See if we can get the old live streamer to live stream it here.
What I ordered.
Oh, we get a commercial.
What I got. I ordered.
Breakfast brought to you by Huel. Oh, God. Skip. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this thing sent to the kitchen TV so I have maybe a chance to see chats. Okay. So, I guess it's Sunday. Is it? Yeah, I think it's Sunday. What an odyssey. I need to make coffee. Oh, I just realized I haven't washed the coffee pot out. Okay. Recycling is as high as the counter. The coffee pot is dirty. I swear to it. I don't even know what to think at this point. French toast and eggs? Oh, God. That sounds pretty good, actually. You want to know what I've been doing? Anyway. So, Jesus. I'm on like week 3 of this little adventure. So a couple weeks ago, went to unload the old dishwasher, and yeah, it was full of water, and in my infinite denial of reality, I'm like, that's not a problem, that'll be fine. Because it still ran. I was like, well, and then like I ran it a couple more times, but then like, because it wasn't really pumping the water out, it was just spraying the gross water all over my dishes. So then like when I'd open the dishwasher up, it smelled like a butthole in there. I'm like, oh, that's probably not good. So like a week ago Saturday, I spent the whole day trying to clean the stuff out and pick the things out of the things and do the things and all that. Like, well, that'll fix it. No, it didn't fix it. So yesterday I spent all day, oh God, I don't want to talk about it, trying to figure out what's going on with this dishwasher, right? Like, I don't know shit about dishwashers. The first thought's like, oh, it's the pump, right? That's a dishwasher won't drain, it's the pump, right? Well, no, not the pump. Oh, what's up, Jeremy? God damn, dude. It's like, the dishwasher I have was purchased last century, and not at the end of the last century exactly, but like in the 90s, like not the last part of the 90s, but like in the 90s. The thing's like probably 30-something years old. Anyways, Jesus. So it's like, you don't want to mess with that shit too much. So it's like, well, I'm just going to do one thing. So I tried one thing, you know. Let me check the hose. That didn't work. Let me check this. That didn't work. And then it got down to the point, I was like, well, I got to take the dishwasher out. So I had to disinstall the dishwasher, right? And then it's like, well, I don't want to mess with too much of this shit, so I'm going to try one thing. Try one thing, put it all back together, put it back in. Nope. All right, take the whole thing back out again. Try one more thing. Put it all back together. Install it again. Nope. Try another thing. Put it all together. Tear it. Nope. Come down to the last thing. The last thing is this. Like there's like a thing on the bottom that has 4 screws that screws it to the tub. And it's like, I really don't want to take that off because that's probably danger, right? So that was the last thing. Take the first screw out. Oh, that's working pretty good. Take the next screw out. That's working pretty good. Take the third screw out. That's working pretty good. Get to the fourth screw. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, it's a little rusty on that one. Put the thing on there. Strip the head out. It's a star drive. Like, oh, that sucks. I can still get to it. Put the vice grips on it. Give it the wiggle. Wiggle. Loosen it up because it's a coarse-threaded screw into plastic. Wiggle. Oh, I got it. Screw. Nope. Snap. Snaps flush with the tub. And this is the part on the bottom of the tub that holds the thing on that like always has water in it. It's like, oh, great. That's fun. I wonder if 3 screws is enough. You know, I wonder if the mega corporation designed the thing so 3 would be enough, but they used 4 because they had extra screws. It's like, oh, Christ. So like, screw it back together with the 3 screws. The thing was all gross inside. You know, fixed it up the best I could and like put it together and like ran the thing. No water came out immediately, and then you know, it's quote unquote fixed. But in the process of reinstalling the fucking dishwasher for the 4th time underneath my sink, where, you know, a master plumber did work once in their life, You know, I got this piece of fucking shitty copper that goes to a compression fitting that goes to an adapter that goes to an adapter that like screws the water line because everything in this house that's original is fucking chaotic. So I got the wrench on the thing so you don't move any of that, and I got the wrench on this thing and I'm doing it and the wrench slips and it goes spin. It moved maybe an eighth inch. Just spin. It's like, oh, yeah, that's terrible. Oh, that's fucking terrible. I know nothing good's gonna come from. Yeah, it's leaking. My fucking water line's leaking underneath. You know what my solution is? I just put a bucket underneath there. That's my solution. I'm just gonna put a bucket underneath there, and maybe eventually it'll stop dripping. See how that works? Jesus fucking Christ! Just like, what the fuck? So it's like, I mean, I'm a realist. I realize I need to get a new dishwasher, but it's just like, oh god, like. And everyone I've talked to that's talked about dishwashers is like, they are all fucking garbage now. Like, garbage. You want to buy a piece of garbage that's really expensive? Buy a brand new dishwasher. Is this thing like got shit going on here? Like, what's going on there? It's a little fuzzy. There we go. So, anywho's, yeah, that's been fun. We're not going to talk about the mouse turds under the dishwasher because that's gross, but like, picture the most mouse shit you've ever seen in your life, and then it was 10 times that much. Yeah, that's how much was underneath my dishwasher. I swear to fucking God, dude. I swear to fucking God. Like, I don't get down very much, but I was in the dumps yesterday after that whole fucking shit show. It's just like the whole thing. It's just like, gee, I mean, I'm not mad about the dishwasher. It's just like, you know, if that fucking screw hadn't broke, I think it'd be 100% fixed. It'd probably go another 25 fucking years. And there's literally no way to fix the screw because it's broke flush to the bottom of the tub. That's where the screw's going into the tub of the actual. It's like, that's impossible. Like, there's nothing on the planet. And like the part that screwed, the diameter of the shaft is like a 16th or like a 16th and a half. Like, you can't tap it, put a thing in there, just like. I invited my supervisor over, and his suggestion was, just coat it in silicone, you'll be good. I'm thinking, oh, for fuck's sakes. Can't imagine. I can't imagine. How am I? Fantastic. I guess. Like, whatever. Like, I started getting Saturdays off. Well, I've had the last 2 Saturdays off for the first time in, like, my fucking entire life. So it's like, yay, I get an extra day off every week rather than working 7 days a week. I'm only gonna work 5 or 6 or however many days it is. And all I do on my day off is just spend the whole day fucking trying to work on a fucking piece of shit that I don't even want to fucking deal with. Like, I honestly was like, I could just use paper plates. Like, that'll work. I could just do that. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but like a bunch of years ago when the world was coming to an end, when they called it Y2K. You guys remember the Y2K? You know, 1999 into 2000, everything was going to stop working and we're all going to be doomed or whatever. Like, I stockpiled because I was like, I'm surviving this shit because, like, you know, back then I was young and enthusiastic about surviving the upcoming apocalypse. You know, one of the things I bought was the fucking world's largest pile of paper plates. I'm not even joking. Like, the fucking stack was like that tall, like a mega pile, like the double, or it was a double stack from like Sam's Club. I've never used one of those plates ever in my life. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay. So, there it was. Like, the kitchen is bombed out right now. It's so bombed out. I spent the last 2 hours trying to just get, like, the part that goes in the camera shot not to be completely fucking batshit fucking crazy. I don't even know if I'm going to do hash browns because I just realized I have to do hash browns if I do hash browns. Nothing's charged. Everything's... Well, this is down to 49%, so that's not going to make it. Phone's not charged. Watch isn't charged. Nothing's charged. Nothing's ready. Nothing's available. Nothing's correct. I don't have any potatoes in the room. I'm not ready to do it. Bumming me out. I'm bummed. I'm having a moment of silence right now. Trying to think. I don't have any coffee in me. I don't have a cutting board out. All my cutting boards are fucking disgusting because they've been running through a goddamn fecal factory. We'll go to a couple cutting boards down. Well, one's disgusting too. That's fine. I don't need a clean cutting board. I can use a gross old one. Don't worry. Oh, whatever. Wait, my potato peeler's dirty, so we're gonna have to use that one. I gotta go get potatoes. What do I got to entertain you with? I did wash the fidget spinner that was full of pancake syrup, but now I can't find it. Oh, it's cracked. So there you go. Nothing a little hot water couldn't fix. Oh, yeah, never mind. Apparently I did fix it. Apparently. Oh, that's impressive as hell. Now my fidget spinner doesn't work. I believe my bearings have been corrupted. Ah! Hey! Hold please. Gotta go to the other room and get potatoes, because that's apparently where I keep them. Christ's sake. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. After messing with that shit all day yesterday, I got moldy potatoes. There's a funk on them. We're just gonna put that one. We're just gonna put that one back in the bag. See, that's how you solve your problems in life, guys. You got a problem, you just put it back in the bag. See? Now I gotta wash these goddamn things in the sink. That's just. So like see, don't look there. You can watch the coffee drip while I wash my potatoes. There was a shut-off valve underneath the sink, because that's a good idea. And it didn't work. Completely smoked. And it's fairly new too. Like it's a ball valve. Those are the good ones. Yep, no ball valve working. Just like, that's how it started. I was like, well, let me shut the hot water up here so we can get this thing going. Go turn the ball valve, nothing. Well, that's the ball valve that got installed when this faucet went in, because many moons ago I bought a fancy faucet from IKEA, and when I went to go install it, it was like, oh yeah, that their IKEA faucet, that's like some European threaded something or other, and that doesn't match anything. Like that, oh my god. We don't want this to be funny to show that on the internet. That conglomeration of adapters. That's literally like a pipe to 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 a pipe, and then the thing screws on. I swear to God, it's almost that bad. Like there was like for a minute there, everyone I was talking to was like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna ever hook up. It's just like, there's gotta be a way. Somebody's gotta have something. Whatever. So after all that shit yesterday, I was like, oh dude, I just want to relax. Eat some dinner. I looked at the clock. It was like 6:30. I was like, oh Christ, it's 6:30. I got a thing at 7. Like, oh my God. So like, I'm just scrambling. I was like, while I was preparing some food, I was like, well, let me get the game started up, because we play a game at 7. Let me get it started up, make sure it's working or whatever, because like for reasons I don't understand, sometimes the shit don't work. Fire it up. It's like, oh yeah, your online access has been eliminated, or has been, you don't have online access anymore because we're greedy fucking evil corporate fucking shitbags, and we decided years ago the only way you can play online games is if you give us money to do it. It's like, Oh, fuck. My subscription ran out. Like, oh, great. Well, that's fun. I actually stopped playing video games for a while because of that shit. Like, when I had the PS3, you just bought a PS3, bought the game, and then you played. And then they started learning, like, oh, we could just charge a monthly fee, and then people will pay it because they want to play video games, obviously. So, like, when the new game's out, we're just going to say, you got to pay a monthly fee, and then you can play that game. And a lot of people was like, well, I want to play that game. So they said, fuck it, they paid the monthly fee. I said, nope, I ain't paying that shit. I went years without paying it. Years. Well, everybody fucking paid, and then it became the standard, and then it was like, kind of miss playing online games with people, and so I had to fucking start doing that shit. So then, like, you know, it's like, how do you do it? It's like, well, they want you to pay monthly. They want you to do a monthly fee. And it's like, dude, don't, get the fuck out of here with this monthly fee bullshit. Wait, hold on. I helped my neighbor clean the golf storage at the golf course. Nice. Did you find anything good in there? Did you find any lightly used dishwashers? I could use one of those. But, it's like, dude, like, I'm going to do this thing. Just, like, sell me a year's worth, I guess, and give me a good deal on it. Because I want, like, I'm trying to think what the fuck that, it's like $10 a month. If you pay monthly, it's $10. It's like, the fuck out of here, $10 a month. Well, like, the newest thing that's just like, and it's going to happen. I can't do anything about it. It just makes me so goddamn mad. The newest thing they're trying to do, and this is so depressing, they're trying to change the whole paradigm of video game playing to an absolute monthly fee. They're trying to change it so you don't buy video games anymore. They're trying to change it so you're gonna pay a monthly fee, and you just get to use whatever video game you want. Because, like, the funny thing about video games is they're digital, and digital, essentially, once you've created the digital, the copies are free. Like, it's a button. Boop, copied. What's it say? Who owns the golf course? I don't know who owns golf courses around here. There's a ton of golf courses in my area. Tons. Anywho's, so they're going to this monthly fee thing where it's like, oh, you just pay a monthly fee and you have access to all the games, and then you don't own anything. And, like, so, like, they're already starting to be like, we're not even going to put disk drives in the thing. It's just going to be all online. You're just going to access the web, and, like, it's going to be amazing. You're going to love it. But, like, I'm pretty sure, no, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure if you can't resell something, you don't own it. So that's like the whole digital game thing right now. It's like, you want to buy a digital game? It's like, sure. Can I sell that digital game to somebody? No. You can't sell that digital game. Oh, do I own that? Oh, yeah, you paid for it. You own it. It's like, no, you don't. You don't own that shit. Because, like, that's what's happening is people are buying games and reselling them. And then, like, people are buying the used games. So the secondary market on games is huge. It's gigantic. Because not everybody buys the brand newest of everything all the time. These are quick rinse. I don't know why I just did that, but I just did. So anyways, like, I go on. What's the difference between a groundskeeper and a greenskeeper at the groundskeeper? Well, greenskeeper does the greens, and that's a specialty right there. I know that. Keeps the putting greens nice. I thought that maybe they're the same guys. Sometimes does the same thing. I have no idea. Depends how fancy the golf course is. So it's like, oh, it's time to play online, and I don't have online, so it's like now I have to shop. Now I'm shopping. You know, I gotta go buy. Like, basically, you give somebody money and they give you a digital code. You type a digital code in and then you have access. It's like, so, like, God, it's so crazy. I always forget about it. Like, I'm supposed to shop for that shit during Black Friday and get a good deal on it, whatever, blah, 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 whatever. And, I didn't because I don't. And apparently February 1st is my anniversary for my shit not working. Yeah. Is that going to make it? No. It's like a couple of years ago, they're like, yeah, we're getting rid of the monthly. No, or sorry, the yearly. We don't want, like, they're like, there's too big of a discount if you buy 12 months of a thing that you use every fucking month of the year. We want you to buy it in monthly. We want you to buy small increments of it so you pay more. And everyone was like, are you, like, that was like kind of, I think that kind of was the straw. Because people were like, get the fuck out of here. Like, whatever. I ended up finding it for like $55 for a year, which is bullshit, absolute bullshit. But it's normally $65 for the year, but they don't sell a year, so what you're buying is actually 2 6-months. They only sell 6-month passes now. There was enough pushback on them. We're going monthly. That people are like, you got to at least sell a 6 months. Well, people who sell the stuff online, what they must do, I don't know. They must wait till actually this shit goes on sale. And they must buy millions of them, and then they resell them because it's just a code. So this guy online or whatever, he must just have this like a bunch of discounted codes, and then when you buy a year's, he just gives you 2 of them. But like part of the problem I have is like I didn't want to deal with that shit last night. Like I just wanted to like log in and play. Like I didn't want to like, hey, you gotta do a bunch of shit here real quick. It's like, dude, I don't want to do that crap. I think I just made enough hash browns for like 50 fucking people. I'm on autopilot. I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. God damn. I got another great story for today. Just like more, it's all corporates, dude. All my stories are like fucking corporations. And how much they suck. So like, I feel like I've talked about this 1,000 fucking times, and I kind of lost track of the dates, but like, my warranty on my impact driver from Rigid, my warranty. Am I rinsing this shit? I don't even remember what I'm doing. I do rinse it, don't I? God damn it! Oh, this is so much work. Like I think it's been like 3 fall. Anyways, the last time I talked to Rigid, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna send that out to your. It'll be there in 2 weeks." And I was like, "Okay, 2 weeks is roughly the beginning of February, so yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it in February." Okay, and then like February, we're in February now, and I'll give you a guess. My tool isn't back yet, so I was like, "All right, I'm calling them again." I called them on the 2nd because I gave them an extra day just in case. February 1st. Oh, I'll give you to the 2nd. Call them up, talking to the person. I was like, dude, I don't know what the hell is going on. Because this is the honest truth. This is what they told me. Originally. Let me rinse this out real quick. Oh, it's gross. They're like, or this is their policy. If you have a warranty on a tool, you send it to us, and you'll get it back in 10 to 14 days. So like that's a 2-week turnaround. And it's like, okay, 2-week turnaround. No, I'm not rinsing this. What am I doing right now? If I rinse that, it's all going to go down the drain. My brain. I need coffee. Hold, please. I just realized that. I don't have coffee going. Like 2 weeks. I was like, all right, 2 weeks. Well, I went back and looked through my emails. It was November 16th is when I received the shipping label. the 16th of November. And it's like, I'm pretty sure I didn't wait a month to send that into them. But anyways, they received, because I remember shipping it in and thinking like, Jesus Christ, I haven't heard back from these people. And then finally on the 20-something, they received it. And then they had to diagnose it, whatever, blah, 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 blah. By December, they told me that my thing was like my fault. They said I dropped my tool, I cracked it, and it's my fault. And I'm like, well, that didn't happen, but whatever. It's like, I guess my view of the world is different than others because like it's they call it a lifetime service agreement, parts and labor for free. So I have a cracked case, which if you take all the parts apart, the case is a part that goes on a tool. So I'm like, give me a new case for the outside of the thing, the hard plastic part. No, we're not doing that. So like the hard plastic part that formed a crack, which I didn't like. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, I dropped it. Like whatever. I didn't. I swear to God, it ain't from me dropping. Oh, I need that coffee so bad. Anyways, I called him up. You know, I was like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, send it in. We'll fix it or replace it. I was like, sounds great. You fix it or replace it. I love it. God, I just realized I put these in here and there's like a bunch of dirty water on the bottom. I fucked this up so bad. Just goddamn disaster mode. And I thought, whatever. I don't know what I thought. I just called them. They told me to send it in. I'm like, screw it. I'm sending this thing in. See what happens. I've had pretty good luck with Rigid. Like, you know, essentially, I've had real good luck with Rigid honoring their warranty and fixing my shit and all that and this and that. It just takes forever. It's always a fight. So anyways, like, I kind of did the whole, like, I wish you'd fix my shit, but it looks like you're not going to fix it. Can you send it back? And I have an email that says, you know, don't throw my shit away, blah, blah, blah. I wait, don't hear back. I called him up. I was like, hey, dude, what's going on? Oh, yeah, we're going to ship that back to you. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, just got off the phone, and I have this email. It says, dear Elveshelves, per the conversation we had today about your tool, expect tracking information shortly about your tool. And kept saying the word tool. And it's like, well, yeah, because that's what we were talking about. We also talked about a battery. But I, like, you know, in my mind, when you're emailing me about a tool, you're emailing me about the tool, not the battery. So whatever. Thing never shows up. I called him. I was like, hey, what's going on? Oh, we're gonna look at it. That was the second to last phone call. I said, hey, give us 2 weeks till February. You know, we're gonna get that right out to you. And I called him up. Oh, well, let me take a look. And the person comes back on the phone and they're like, yeah, we're going to expedite that shipping on that, and we're going to get that out to you real quick. And I was like, whoa. It was over 2 weeks ago, but I just said, you told me wait 2 weeks. I should receive it in 2 weeks. And now you're telling me you're going to expedite it? You've told me, well, the one time it was supposed to be shipped. I called, you told me it was going to be shipped. You told me last time it was going to be shipped, and now you're telling me, that's 4 times you're telling me this thing is going to be shipped. Since November! God damn, how many months are there in a fucking year? Like, you're already 2 solid months fucking around with my goddamn tool, and like now you're like, oh, give us 2 more weeks. I was like, listen here, like, I've remained calm through all these other phone calls. Like, hey, can we just? And I was like, I'm done being calm. I'm mad as fuck right now. Like, you fuckers are fucking me around so fucking bad, telling me, oh, send it in, we'll fix it. Oh, it's in the mail. Oh, it's expedited. I was like, I'm not leaving this fucking phone call till you actually know where my goddamn tool is. Like, I want it in someone's fucking hand looking at it. So, yeah, it's in my hand right now, and here's the shipping on it. Otherwise, send me a fucking tool. Like, fuck you people, dude. I was furious. Hold, please. Hold, please. God damn, dude. I swear to fucking God. Hold, please. So 45 minutes on the phone, right? Because how else would it be? This person comes back and they're like, well, we're still shipping you your tool. That's going to be an expedite shipping, and you're going to be getting that real quick here. But we've decided that we're also going to just send you a new tool. I started laughing. I was like, oh, should I wait by the mailbox for my old tool to show up? Because, like, it's just like, get the fuck out of here with your, we're still looking for your tool bullshit. So I was like, well, is this replacing my tool, or am I going to have a warranty on this magical, not your tool, but your tool is still going to be, it's just like, well, we're going to give you a lifetime warranty on that. So, well, yeah, that's going to work out. It's just like, you sons of bitches. I have no idea what they're sending me, but like, I mean, maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth 2.5 months worth of being fucked around with, and you get your tool replaced with a new one. Is that worth it? I don't really know. I do know that it's just like, I need to figure out a way to monetize dealing with customer service. Has anyone got any ideas on that? How can I make a living dealing with customer service? Oh yeah, check it out. A video coming soon. We got parchments. We're gonna try cooking those on parchment. That sound fun? What do you think? Is that a good idea? I did pre-warm that just because it was disgusting, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to clean that before the stream. So I paper towel wiped it out, called her good, then preheated it so all the bad, evil, the bad parts get. And now I'm risking the whole breakfast on parchment. Right? Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. Don't even remember what the setting was for hash browns. I'm just gonna pick that one, and I have no idea what the temperature is. I don't even care. I'm just cooking it. All right. Have I missed anything? Yeah. So whatever. So allegedly, I'm getting my impact driver replaced with a new one. I'm not holding my breath. What is with impact drivers? Rigid cannot do an impact driver warranty. That's what I've determined. Like the very first impact. Oh, that thing is disgusting. Like I'm looking for a cup right now to drink orange juice out of it. It's like I just keep reminding myself all my dishes on the front here have all gone through like the poop spread machine. And they're all just like disgusting, fucking poop water rinsed grossness. Ooh, check it out. No pulp! Yay! Christmas miracle. So like, I don't know, a million years ago, had impact driver go bad. This is young and naive dealing with rigid. Like, take it to your local repair person. At the time it was Stan Houston, I think, was who was doing it. That goddamn Odyssey was so crazy. I literally don't even remember how many months it was. It was like half a year. And somebody... I was not tasked with dealing with the warranty people. Someone else was doing it. And in that tasking of someone else doing it, there was like trips to towns 100 miles away and all this craziness. And it was to the point where the person tasked with the warranty work on that was like, well, we're just going to have to get a new one. And I was like, fuck that! So I got involved, started fucking making phone calls, screaming at people. They ended up sending a brand new impact driver, which was fine. What's crazy is the old original impact driver is still on my list of tools as a item with a warranty, but it was like, it's like sitting in a fucking someplace. It never got returned. We never got it back. We just like, fuck it, we got a new one, moved on with our lives. It's just like, whatever. The last one, that was like there's like, what was that one? Take it to the certified repair guy. I took it to it. It's like this house is being like foreclosed on. It's like a modular house down by the river. And I called him. I was like, you got to be shitting me. Like, how am I supposed to do this? And they're like, well, the closest one is like, no, don't tell me to drive a fucking 100 miles because I'm going to tell you right now, that's not happening. I'm not driving 100 goddamn miles to have some toothless dipshit look at this fucking tool and say, yes, it's broken. Like, give me a goddamn break. And I don't really know what the policy is. I don't know how they do it. I've kind of did a little research, and I think the way it actually works is like, I think that's why I'm having such a problem like going forward with rigid. I think their policy is like each account has like a discretionary complimentary one-time, we'll fix your shit, sorry for fucking up so bad. And I think unfortunately my account's here's your free tool, sorry for fucking your I've achieved my maximum quota of we're sorry for fucking up. So now they don't know what to do because they keep fucking up. I swear to God that's what it is. I swear to God. And unfortunately, like, as I speak right now, my old Fuego drill is having a trigger issue. Where, like I've been getting fights with Boss Man over what's the wrong... It's the battery! It's the battery! It's like, it's not the fucking battery. Like, the battery's charged, the battery's in, the trigger is intermittent. Take a different battery, put a different battery on. The trigger's intermittent. I'm pretty sure it's the trigger. It's the battery! It's the battery! Your head was like, just scream it's the battery at you. You know how that feels? You know how much invigorating life that gives you when someone yells, it's the battery? Like, oh, for fuck's sakes. And now I'm like, well, do I want to send my fucking old drill in? My old best drill. Do I want to send that in just to have it get lost and then have a 2-month fight? Maybe have them send me a free one? Maybe it's worth it. Oh. I guess if you ever send anything to Ridge, you like leave your address, like tape your address to him, ask him to send it back to you, like. Whatever. Fucking. Just cooking a frozen slab of bacon here, home please. Just the Elveshelves rant, the Sunday morning rant. Let's talk about something positive. Came home the other day and someone drove through my fucking yard and have a rut in my yard about that fucking deep. That's pretty positive. It's like 1,000 square feet of concrete and a curb. Oh, let's go in his yard. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like, oh, it feels like the curb. Let me go a little farther. Oh, I'm sinking. Oh, let me go a little farther. It's like, I'm just like fucking worried. I can't even comprehend it, dude. Luckily, I'm tearing all that shit out, but it's just the idea. It's just, for some reason, it's the idea of a person being like, I gotta turn my car around. Like, honestly, I'm very lucky they didn't hit my mailbox. They must have missed my mailbox by about 2 fucking inches. Because they backed down the gravel road towards the street in front of my house, into the yard in front of the mailbox. And the tire tracks, like, almost parallel with the curb. It's just like, I don't even know how the fuck they did it. I mean, it would have been a miracle to witness, honestly. It'd have been a very impressive miracle. But it's just like, that's just par for the course now. Like, we live in retard land. And I know people don't like the word retard, but like, retard is a real thing. Like, there is real retardation. Just like there's birth defects, and there's genius, and there's it's all real shit, and it's like, that's an accurate term to describe what we are witnessing as retardation. It's a real thing, kids. It's real. What are we thinking here? I think it's looking good. Look at that! All right, moving on to other better things. So here's a fun story. I don't think I've ever admitted to this out loud, but I'm going to. A bunch of months back, I was thinking to myself, you know, it'd be fun? It'd be fun to go play with my RC cars. That'd be fun. And I bought new charging cables and shit. And I was like, these new charging cables are gonna work great. That'll be fun. And I was like, I'm gonna make a video. It's gonna be amazing. And like, I got my old charger out that has the banana fucking plugs to it. And it has the new Dean's out only. And I was like, yay! And I hooked the Dean's to the battery. And I was like, yay! I took the 2 bananas and I plugged them in the fucking thing. And it went boom! And a lightning bolt shot out of the charger. And I go, ah! And I unplugged it real quick. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And I still can't understand how I even did it, but I managed to plug the shit in backwards. I plugged the bananas in backwards. Yeah. That's a true story. And my particular B whatever charger is the potentially unofficial version of it. Potentially. I mean, it's got a hologram sticker on it, but it's potentially unofficial. And there's a little circuit that goes through that if you accidentally do it wrong, it burns that circuit to protect the whole thing. But like, the unofficial version is super cheap, and they bury that shit in the motherboard, and like, it's really hard to figure out where it fucking is, and blah, 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 blah. Read some, or watched some videos, you can put a jump cable on there, a little wire, you can solder on and reattach it. It should have been a fuse, but, you know, save a nickel. So that thing's smoked. Right? Not the end of the world, except for the one thing. I have one fancy Traxxas battery, and I have a fancy Traxxas battery charging adapter that goes to bananas. So, whatever. Fast forward many months later, my good friend Toe Shifter, who's got an RC channel, he's been contacted by a manufacturer of affordably priced Chinese goods involving RC. And they want to do a business thing with him where he's going to get products and you know, make videos or whatever. And he agreed. They sent him a big box of shit. Well, he's already got like a lifetime supply of chargers. So I confessed the story to him. He's like, well, one of these chargers is a banana clip. He's just going to give it to me. I was like, yes! banana clips. Awesome, dude. I'm super pumped. Like, yay! I can charge that battery again. And he's like, well, I'll make you a deal. And I was like, what's the deal? He's like, I can hook you up even more, but you got to help me out. And I was like, well, you name it. What do we got to do here, buddy? You ready for this? They sent him a light and engine sound kit for a truck. And he's like, I don't have any more RCs that don't have light and engine kits in them. Can I borrow your Traxxas G-Wagon to put a sound and light kit in? I'm like, let me think about that. Lights and a sound, throttle response, I guess. So apparently the G-Wagon's getting hooked up. G-Wagon? I think I was supposed to do that yesterday, but I was fucking elbows deep in that fucking dishwasher. That was the other thing that was like bumming me out. I'm trying to think what else was bumming me out. Someone had something listed on Craigslist the other day. Really good deal. Pretty sure I got my email involved in a email harvesting fucking scam. Goddamn sons of bitches. What's wrong with people, dude? That's what I want to know. What is wrong with people? Why do people want my email? And why are they trying to sell me fake shit just to get my email? I don't understand. I mean, the postings seem legit. It wasn't that great of a deal, but it was a pretty good deal, you know. But the response was like, dear, and then they left the name blank because I didn't give them my name. Dear blank, send us your contact info and we'll give you more details. And I'm like, I wrote back, this seems scammy as shit. I was like, name the high schools in the town you live in, and I didn't hear back. Because, like, they're not going to look that shit up. Whatever. Oh, well. So the table saw is awesome. I'll talk about that. That's a positive thing in my life. The table saw is fucking awesome. Except for, like, a couple little minor things that is just the way life is now. Like the worst thing about that table saw is the fucking power button. But I'm pretty sure that's a federally mandated goddamn button because they're all the fucking same now. Like the old table saw had a big, you could flip a thing and flap it back down. Let's check the potatoes. They're looking crispy! Might let those chill for a second. Not on meat. But the new table saw button is like a little tiny, it's like, I swear to God, it's a hole like that big that you gotta get your finger in and then a big flapper paddle to shut it off. Well, I don't know if you've ever ran a table saw with gloves on because it's cold out. Yeah, sometimes your glove fingers didn't fit in that hole, so that's the first, like, well, that sucks. Other than that, not too bad. I'm trying to think, like, it's got a riving knife, which is oh my God, that's a nice feature. I can tell you the story about the old table saw. This shit was hilarious. Well, an old table saw had it was basically a plastic tub on a metal frame at the base, and then the table saw table set on top of the plastic tub. And there's like an aluminum plate on the front that holds all the gearing for like angles and stuff. And the way the legs deployed, they flipped straight out, and there was like flat bladed push slides that went in and locked them. And the table saw was in the basement. I moved it upstairs into the garage. I got sick and tired of walking up and down the set of goddamn stairs every time I wanted to use the table saw. But it hadn't been set up yet. And boss man decided he wanted to use the table saw, and he didn't say, hey, Elves, can you help me set the table saw up? He just said, I'm just going to set this table saw up by himself. Whatever. You know, he's an adult. He can do what he wants. Flipped the first set of legs out, pushed the pins down, but didn't get them in the slot. They missed. They were on the outside. They weren't engaged. And at this point, I noticed it had gotten quiet. And anytime things start getting quiet, then you got to go investigate. Anytime it gets quiet, you got to go look and see what's going on. So I go to investigate and see why everything's gotten so quiet. I walk around the door and I see a visual of Boss Man lifting the table saw up to flip the other legs out, and I watch the table start collapsing, and I just go, no! And the table saw goes, BAM! And it just slams to the ground, and it fucking explodes, and like shit goes everywhere. That plastic exploded into like, you know, not a million pieces, but chunks were flying everywhere. And I was a witness to this accident, therefore I knew the truth. And yeah, it was a sad day. It was a sad day in table saw land. Sad, sad day. But that table saw was like 20-something years old, you know. Probably got the money's worth out of that. I can't believe how shitty those scissor full type stands are. Have you seen those? The ones that like, it's quick deploy, and you just kind of like, it like kind of pops out. Like we went out to look at the table saws. Like I walk up to one I just gave it, like you shove it the direction that you feed the wood, and the saw's like, it's like, get out of here. That's insane. Like insane. And what was funny is we were sitting there looking at him, and some dude walks up and is like, oh, I got that saw, I love it. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. I was like, how's the stand? Oh, I love it. I love that stand. I said, what do you love about it? He's like, it's really easy to deploy. I was like, okay. I was going to say, isn't it a rickety piece of shit? Because I already knew that. Whatever. I forgot how long, 47 minutes? I haven't even got anything cooked yet. Whatever. Doesn't matter. What else is new? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what's new. There's got to be something else that's new. I feel like why everything is just like a shit show. I don't remember everything just being a shit show when I was growing up. Maybe I was just naive. Is that possible? Did I tell about the get your tires fixed story? Like, did I miss that one? No way. I had to have told that. Go to Discount Tire if you ever get a nail in your tire. They'll fix it for free. That's the quick and dirty version. I'm pretty sure I already told that story. Whatever. It's been warming up here. I guess it's supposed to be in the 50s this week. That's nice. Can't complain with 50s. I mean, you can complain, but nobody wants to listen to you. I probably got my robot unstuck from under the fridge. And how many I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put 5 here. And like ran it, and like, I'm not saying my robot's sentient, but it must have been upset that it hadn't been ran in a while, so like it decided it was just going to get stuck 1,000 times. Just over and over and over and over. Like, robot, what are you doing? Why are you getting stuck so much? I'm going to cook those potatoes just a little bit longer. Yummy, yum, yum. Do the bacon dance. I got contacted by the company that made the gun rack and the seat covers for my mule. They want to send me another set of seat covers for testing or whatever. In camouflage. I guess. Stay tuned for that video. That'll be amazing. I don't know if I ever talked about it. They asked me to write like a profile of myself so I could put it on their, so they could put it on their website as an influencer who's using their products. I was like, oh, you want me to write a bunch of shit? No, I'm good. I don't feel like doing that. Like, I'm good. When I responded to their email, I was like, why don't you send me one of them covers? I want a cover for my side-by-side. And the person I was corresponding with was like, well, I asked my manager. I was like, you bums. Like, I need another set of seat covers. I already got one set that doesn't fit. The set that's on there I love. They're actually really nice. Camo, I guess, is cool. Camo. Alright, let's see if we can... How can I do this without burning my little fingies? I don't want to burn my fingies. Deployed! Now what do we do? What's the secret now? Who's wondering if that's cooked? It's cooked. So, initial reaction to cooking on parchment is not enough airflow. Even with the perforations. Actually, not that bad. We'll do this. See this? Crispy on both sides now, see? That's actually really good. Because it's crispy on the outside and still potato yumminess on the bottom side. That's a good combination. Combination complete. Just needs a little pepper. Oh man, it's steamy goodness. A little salt on that too. Let's use some black Hawaiian salt because why not? Gotta put it on something. I think what's black from the Hawaiian is just they put dirt in there. I think it's just black dirt. Gotta get your daily dirt intake. Okay, you're gonna cooperate there, bacon slices. Drain, drain, drain. Oops, just got bacon grease all over me. Professional chef coming through, make room. So I'm gonna have a multi-course meal here. First course is hash browns. Man, that salt is salty. Ooh, that salty salt. Why is it so salty? Calm down. Why is that bacon so angry? Bacon is angry and the salt is salty. What is happening right now? God damn, those are probably the best ones I've ever had. Because the other ones were getting too dried out, now that I think about it. Right? That's the thing. What do we got here? No thanks. All right. So, like, I had to go in the basement to do all that work yesterday, and like look at my basement, I'm thinking, oh my god, I need to do something down there. That is out of control. It feels like all the spiders on the planet Earth live in my basement. I don't know if that's possible, but it seems like all the spiders on the planet Earth live in my basement. Just due to the fact that, like, there'd be no way you could put more spider webs in the basement than they're already in there. Which is a little alarming, but, you know, what are you going to do in life? Moving to the egg zone! Okay. Sorry about shooting over this corner of my shoulder. The phone's plugged in, so that's the only way to do it. I'm not magical, although it seems like I might be. Let's get a little bacon grease on the old egg cooking spot. It's probably not nearly warmed up enough. I did preheat this, but that was a while ago. Let's just be renegades. That part is warmer than that part. Just in case you're taking notes. Just in case you're taking notes. Oh man. I feel like I need to get stuff done today too. It's like, I feel like I should do laundry or something. What I should do is take the dishwasher out one more time and silicone it shut. I just don't want to do that. I absolutely don't want to do that. No, I guess I'll do some research and start shopping. Oh, fucking dishwasher. I just feel like everyone I talked to about dishwashers is like they're all just shit now. Nothing but shit. It's like, do you want Wi-Fi on your dishwasher? I was like, oh, for Christ's sake. It's a Bluetooth dishwasher. I was like, Bluetooth dishwasher. Don't you want to be able to run your dishwasher when you're on vacation? Like, that doesn't even fucking make sense to me. Like, I don't even understand, like, they make delays for dishwashers. I don't even understand that. I mean, what are we waiting for here, folks? Maybe I just don't know any better. Maybe I'm missing out. Could that be it? Could I be missing out that because I don't have a Bluetooth dishwasher, I just don't know how great they are? I mean, maybe I could really use a dishwasher that needs an update. Like, oh, I wish I had some clean dishes. Oh, I need to update my dishwasher. Well, no clean dishes today. The internet's down. Like, I'm not making sandwiches today. I'm just gonna fucking eat this stuff one piece at a time. I was asking some people last night when I was playing. I was like, anybody got any dishwasher stories? Like, I really... I don't mind if you want to tell me how great your dishwasher is, but that's not what I want to hear. I want to hear the dishwasher nightmare stories. Like, I want to hear, this dishwasher is the biggest piece of shit, so I don't buy that one. And what I learned, someone was like, Samsung makes good stuff. Someone was like, LG made a good dishwasher. Someone shit on Whirlpool. And that's what I got, that was a Whirlpool. If I could buy the exact dishwasher I have right now, I would buy it. Because what else do you want in life? An appliance that'll last 30 years that, like, looks okay? Like, I don't have a problem with my dishwasher having buttons on the front because it's a dishwasher, and in my opinion, it needs buttons on the front so I can fucking use the goddamn thing. I think some of the... Oh, what do you call it? The magazine lifestyle shit. You know, like, the manufacturers come up with stuff and they put it in the magazine, and then the people who can't afford it see it like, I don't want one of those. It's just like, oh, you know what'd be great is a, oops, it's already out. I want a dishwasher where the buttons are hidden. Like, what the fuck would you want that for? I don't even understand it. Like, no, I don't want hidden buttons. No thanks. Like, I would prefer buttons that were easy to see and then, you know, didn't ever break. That's what I want. I mean, honestly, my dishwasher philosophy is much like my washing machine philosophy. Is I'd never hardly ever change the settings on that shit because this is what I believe, and I could be wrong. I believe every time you change the settings on a dishwasher or a washing machine, that appliance is one step closer to not working anymore. And I'm a firm believer there are only so many clickety-clacks in anything. And you keep clickety-clacking stuff, next thing you know you're out of clickety-clacks and your thing's broke. So for example, my dishwasher has off, pots and pans, normal wash, light wash, then it goes to rinse and hold and rinse. And then the 4 buttons are pots and pans, normal light, heat dry, air dry. I only do normal light and air dry. I never use any other buttons. That thing's been working since like the mid-90s. Firm believer. That's just my philosophy. It may not be true. I may be making that shit up. Like I looked real quick last night. I was like, what? Like I haven't shopped for a dishwasher before. Like I don't know shit about dishwashers. I look it up. It's like, best dishwasher. Like fucking $1,000, $1,500. Like what the fuck? Like, does it put the dishes away? Like what are we talking here? Why is it? What's the best? Like, what the hell does it do? What is the not best? Not like I don't understand. How does this even make sense to me? Like, what are the features? Makes it the best. Like, I don't need a garbage disposal in my dishwasher. What did somebody say? They're like, you can put a cake in this dishwasher and the cake will disappear. I was like, who the fuck is putting a cake in a dishwasher? That doesn't even make sense. I know. For reasons I don't quite understand, like my parents' dishwasher, for reasons like once again I don't understand, it seems like it was always clogged, and they would have to take it apart and like clean food out of the little screen area thing. And I don't understand that. Like, I don't have a little screen food clog area in mine. Now, granted, there was some disgusting ass shit when I tore mine apart. Maybe that's what that eliminates. I have no idea. I'm not an expert. I don't even play an expert. Although somehow, because of my YouTube channel, I answer a lot of questions for people. I don't really quite figure that one out. Like I got one this morning. Dude saw the video of me setting simplex concrete forms. And he was like, I've never seen anyone use concrete nails to set the forms before. Now, I can't claim to have ever read the manual on how to set simplex concrete forms, but like that was the way I was taught how to do it, and I only assume the person that taught me that did that because that's the way you do it. So like I don't know how to, I was just like, yeah, that's how we do it. Like I don't know what to tell you, bud. I'm trying to think, how else would you do it? Like glue it or something? I have no idea. All I know is it's not looking good for the future. It's not looking good. When I was talking to my online friends about the dishwashers, one of them was like, yeah, I think they said it was the Whirlpool. They're like, yeah, you can't even get anybody to come out and work on a Whirlpool. And I'm like it took me a second. I'm like, what? Someone to work on your Whirlpool? Like, and then I realized normal people would call somebody to have them work on their Whirlpool, I guess, or I don't even know how it works. Call the guy? I actually said that yesterday. I was like, what would it cost me to call a guy? Could I call a guy and have him fix this? I might turn into one of those kind of people. I mean, that might be the best way to live. You just call a guy. He's like, hey, this ain't working right. I'm going to call a guy. And in my unlimited research to try to figure out the fuck was wrong with my dishwasher, you know, I'm just scouring the internet, watching everything. Turns out if your dishwasher's 30 years old, there's not a lot of content on the internet about how to fix them because they're so fucking old. The internet wasn't invented back then. all the videos are for like newer versions. Anywho's, one of the versions of videos I did find of it. This is a real thing. Hold on, I can blow my nose. Excuse me. The internet makes my nose run. It was a lady who made this home video on a potato. Apparently, she was filming with a potato. I think we're probably about done here. I can turn the camera around. Let's see here. Yeah, I got my lights going because I had to shut the power off to the dishwasher. I hit the wrong breaker, and that light there is on a breaker that I accidentally hit. And when the power goes off on that, it shuts the microwave power off and makes that flash. So that's been going for a day now. Stop looking at my cabinets, weirdos. Anywho's, this lady's video of her filming with a potato. She's like, well, I'm making this video because this might help somebody. If you got a dishwasher that won't drain, she goes to the sink. She's like, check this out. This is my rental. This is my rental property, and that's not the garbage disposal that I had installed here. And she's like, I think the tenant replaced the garbage disposal on their own. She's like, that's really weird, but like, see where the dishwasher hooks to the garbage disposal? Excuse me. There's a plug there, and if you don't knock that plug out, it won't drain. So like this tenant bought a new garbage disposal, installed it, hooked a dishwasher to it, didn't knock the knockout out, so it would never drain. But they kept using the dishwasher, apparently, while they lived there. Because when she opened up the door of the dishwasher, it looked like a fucking science experiment in there. It was the craziest shit. Like, I say mine was gross and like smelled funny, but like it was like a couple weeks of like stagnant water in there or whatever. But like that shit must have been, they must have lived there for 3 years. I have no idea. She's like, you gotta knock the plug out. You gotta knock the knockout out on your garbage disposal when you hook your dishwasher up. Otherwise, it'll have a hard time draining. Whatever. I don't even know anymore. I'm just like looking around. So. Recycling's 3 feet tall right there. My recycling hasn't gone out in like 2 months because the fucking point, they don't pick it up anyway. I'm going to try tomorrow to get my recycling taken care of. I'm going to fill that fucking can and take it out there, and if they don't pick it up, I'm just going to dump that shit in the street. Soda cans piled up. The floor is just filthy. Like, absolutely just like... We got a popcorn popper, a tea maker. That's just like... I don't understand it. How does it happen? The new countertop's working out great. It's a little messy, I'll show you. When I say countertop, I mean black painted OSB. See, that's how we did it. Hold on, I just got to reverse this shit. I can't see what the fuck I'm doing. Fast spin? Okay. So with the paper towel rack up front, because that's important. Pepper mill. It goes back there. I moved the knife block. It used to sit there. And my knife block sat there so long that I'm on autopilot. So if I wash a knife, I turn around and put it in the block. My hand goes right here. And I go, oh, it's over there. But now I've got cookies. Isn't that nice? And then I'm normally keeping my toaster here on this little silicone trivet because there's a power outlet right there. See, don't pay attention to the mess. So this is a toast making station. How great is that? I used to do my toast there. I moved the toaster for the stream. I didn't make toast. But like I could put popcorn popper here now. And then my pink and black salt, for some reason, that's where they live. And my spray is there. That's my peanut butter. My dirty cup. And the other day it was so fucking cold, I was like, I'll light a candle. Maybe that'll make a little heat in the house. So I was burning candles because I bought like 400 of these candles the other day. They're like this tall. They're for when you have a little candle lighting ceremony. These came with like little paper drip holders, like votives, or I don't know, votives, I don't know what they are. They were at the dollar store, the 50-cent store, and I bought like 2 boxes of them for like $1. And they fit pretty good on these. You guys want to know how fancy I am? Yeah, that's how fancy I am. My dust-laden candle holders are high-end Danish design stainless steel from last century. I got a bunch of those. I bought them all back when I was really into the Danish modern stainless, and then I found out like no candles fit in there. And then I found these, and I have a lifetime supply. Isn't that fun? You can see there's the bottom of the dishwasher, just hanging out there. And that's got to be reinstalled. So that's fun. Okay. You want a sneak peek? You know what that is? That's a cold butter knife. You press that into the cold butter and it makes extruded cold butter curls. Coming soon to a YouTube video near you. This will be, what will this be? This will be washed and then deployed. True story. All right, well, I went way longer than I was supposed to, but I had some crazy rants, so good luck. I guess another week. Jesus Christ, it's February already? Like, what happened in January? It was that cold for most of the month. I had just sat inside for like most of January. Whatever. What's the temperature? Hold, please. Okay, where's my finger? Hold, please. It's 39 degrees outside. I gotta put the shit back underneath the sink. It's just like, whatever. All right. Till next time. Peace out. Where's the button?